These are valid too. Okay, we can have these desires. There is no problem in that, right? But we need that balance. We need focus as well. Remember last time we referred to Isha Upanishad. Don't forget that line, right? Tena tyaktena bhunjita. That is to enjoy life with a sense of renunciation, right? So don't forget this. You can use that in purusharthas. When ça veut dire que nous pouvons mettre juste dans ashrama ou bien vers ashrama quand on apprend ça là-bas. It's never like that. So yes, tena tyaktena bhunjita, to enjoy life with a sense of renunciation. So through the purusharthas, we come to know, we come to learn that, you know, all these desires that we have, we may possess, there is a particular time for that, right? Kuma unfeda ashrama, we have four ashram: brahmacharya, grihast, vanprasth, sannyas ashram. So the one who wants to earn money, the one who wants to enjoy pleasures, enjoy these things in grihast ashram. That's why I was telling you, nous facilement relier purushartha et ashrama, right? Mais c'est moi dans l'examen, pas confondre. I remember I had so I was saying that we can have aims of life, objectives of life, but it all goes, you know, we have a proper time, a proper age for everything, right? C'est ça qui détermine the ashramas. So here, the four ends of life, the four purusharthas, as written in the scriptures, as written in Veda, is we have dharma, artha, kam, and moksha. Dharma means virtue, righteousness, morality. You know, it's not so easy to define dharma. One minute, please. We can have many definitions of dharma. Can mean okay, I don't know where it is, but let's see. So dharma, it comes from the word dri. Dri means to hold together, right? To hold together or to bind. Si nous prenons le mot dharma in terms of religion, okay? In terms of religion, so religion is supposed to bind people, right? So dharma can mean this to hold, to bind. So it is righteousness, ethics, codes of conduct, law of a country. If we are a citizen of a country, we have to follow, we have to abide by the law. That is also dharma. Now, in different types of dharma as well, like stri dharma, dharma for women, right? So dharma, en d'autres mots, in one word, you can say it is duties, maybe, right? So it's not easy to define really in English what dharma is. Il peut y avoir beaucoup variations, bien sûr. So dharma, this is it. Artha, wealth. Kama, to enjoyment, desires, pleasures, and moksha, liberation, right? So we have four of them, and dharma and moksha, They are the primary objectives of man, of our life. Actually, they should be, okay? The dharma and moksha, they should be, they are the primary objectives. Secondary comes artha and kam. Okay, but at times we see people, parfois nous get bandimoun à ce point-là, like selling the drugs, for example, drug trafficking, to earn, we can say easy money, lots of money. Fine, it's good to have lots of money, but not in that way. So these kind of people, they are giving artha priority. They are making artha their primary objective. Money to be their primary objective. Quand nous faire artha and kam become the primary objectives, nous la vie débalancée. They should always remain secondary. Though we are not denying artha est important. If we don't have money, we can't survive. But as per the scriptures, it should not be the primary objective. No, ça c'est un grand débat, ça, hein? Est-ce que money should be the primary objective or not? But tant qu'il nous peut earn the money in the righteous way, that is correct. But let's say, as we are seeing today, everywhere drug trafficking is the easiest way, maybe one of the easiest way to earn money, then lalibabo. It's not according to dharma. As per scriptures also, we say gambling, the money that we get from gambling. Here we have Luto and all these stuff like loterie or something like. These money also are not considered money earned as per dharma, right? So yeah, so we'll see one by one. Okay, dharma, artha, kam, and moksha. We'll see everything one by one. Look, I was telling you how you can define dharma. It comes from the Sanskrit root, three meanings: to hold, to bind. Dharma can mean religion. It can mean duty, virtue, sacred law, mode of life, code of conduct, to preserve, to support. These are different meaning you can use, right? So dharma is always placed the first. Not even moksha, malgré कि moksha is a primary objective, but dharma is placed the first in the aims of life. Il paraît comme when you have to build a house, sans qu'il nous fait la base, but the foundation. Without the foundation, we cannot build the house. If we build it, it will be destroyed very soon, no? So the foundation should be made, and the foundation should be strong enough. Life also is like that. If the foundation is not good, is not correct, is improper, we will stumble in life. Okay, we'll see more about it. Now, when we talk about dharma, everything around us has a particular dharma. For example, water, let's say it's very hot, you're drinking water, it's cooling you down, you're thirsty, you're drinking water. So the water has a particular duty. Nature has a particular duty. The sun, its duty is to give us the light. The wind is to blow. We have the air, respirer, to be alive. So if everything around us, they do not do their duty, what will happen? Life won't exist, not at all. Life won't exist. So nature, quand on dit tout à fait autour de nous, c'est nature, of course. Nature is doing its duty, so it becomes our duty. We are kind of superior. Vous mettez into inverted comma, superior. Comment? Parce que we are among the best species of life. among the superior ou bien the best species of life, c'est human body, human being. What differentiates us from a tree, from an animal? Bon, a tree, okay, il pourrait s'en placer pour pousser, fine, but an animal, the animal eats, drinks, and enjoy life, no? Enjoy pleasures, tout ça. So does the man. L'homme aussi, il fait la même chose. But there is a difference between us. That is the difference we call vivek. The animal does not have vivek, right? Vivek is the power of discrimination. The power of discrimination, seulement l'homme qui en a ça. We human beings, we have it, right? Vivek. This is also called wisdom. In English, we call that wisdom. The power of discrimination, right? So, see la nature, the tree, the duty of a tree to give us the shade, to give us the fruits, maybe some flowers also. So they are doing their duty. So we human beings, we have to do our duty as well, right? What is the duty of man? The dharma of man is to serve man and see God in man. That is the biggest, greatest, biggest, superior, whatever you are going to say, duty of man. Irrespective of caste, color, religion, whatever, age aussi, right? The dharma of man, c'est quoi? Nous dharma, c'est quoi? To serve man. Normalement, parfois nous dire we need to serve God. How will we serve God? Okay. Some people they go to the temple, they will do abhishek, they will change the clothes. Fine, that is okay. But the best way to serve God is to serve man, because man, in man, there is God. So when we are serving the man, we are serving God, right? And we need to see God in man. See God. Trouve bon Dieu dans le monde. À ce qu'on dit, c'est pas tout oblique modèle Ram Krishna. It's not that. But in terms of respect, talking nicely, behaving nicely to someone, not to be violent, to love, right? Now, it's not stick only to man now. We serve the nature. We respect the nature. We see God in the nature, right? So that is Manav Dharma. This is our Dharma, this is our duty. Quand nous sommes capables de faire ça, you know, seeing God in man, fait comment dire, ou voisin qui n'est pas trop content, let's say, for example, it's a bit difficult to see God in that person. Maybe when you see that person, you're full of hatred, of anger or something, right? So how to see God in man, how to serve, the best and easiest way, say to constantly remember God. This is what you call japam, to always take the name of God. Japam se pas seulement I sit in a mandir and do japam. No, everywhere where I am, I think of God. I recite certain mantra or read a book or something, right? Constantly remember God. That is called Manav Dharma. When a person constantly remembers God, automatiquement il peut see God in people. Peut-être the most biggest enemy qu'il tient à Calvin devant lui, and at that time he is thinking of God. Automatiquement that hatred will be transformed, transmuted, maybe to respect, to love or something, right? So this is the aim of man, the dharma plutôt of man. Now, what separates us, what differentiates us from the man and the animal is dharma itself. Le fait que nous n'avons vivons que dans nous n'avons wisdom. No, the animal does not have that. We have wisdom to discriminate. This is correct. That is incorrect. We have that wisdom, right? So that differentiates us. In other words, qui ça fait nous différents from animal is dharma. Please remember this, you use in your work. Dharmena hina pashu samana. Right? Dharmena hina pashu samana. Hina vidya, devoid of, quand pena quelque chose, hin. Pashu, c'est animal, saman with the same. That is, if someone does not follow dharma, he or she is an animal. It's written in the Veda. Devoid of dharma, a man becomes ou bien is an animal. Remember this quote you write in your work. Plus to give meaning, quand vous écrivez quelque chose in Hindi or Sanskrit, you give the meaning in English as well. Right? So we have to see God in everything and do our duty. So according to sage Manu, Manu is the lawgiver of the Hindu society, like Linekriya Manu Smriti, right? So according to sage Manu, a person should accumulate dharma. Why should the person accumulate dharma? Because this is going to help him or her in the next birth. Hinduism believes in reincarnation, in rebirth, okay, in a transmigration of the soul. So right now in this present birth, if we are doing certain good things, what you call dharma, okay, good karmas, peut-être c'est ça qui nous dit c'est dharma. Your dharma as a son, your dharma as a citizen, your dharma as at the place where you work or as a student, whatever it is, right? So we, according to Manu, if we accumulate dharma, this will be helpful in our next life. Because when we are doing the dharma, c'est by good actions that we are performing, right? And as you know, when we do an action, we don't get the result instantly. In an action seulement quand nous faisons d'affaires, nous gagnons the result instantly, but not every action. So the actions will take time, okay, to be ripe enough for you to get the result. Put that in the next world, in the next birth, okay, we'll get the good result, right? What you have today around you might be happiness or suffering. C'est une action qui nous fait dans notre past life that we are getting the result in this birth. Qui past life nous pas connaît. It can be the last one, it can be 50 dernier birth qui nous fait. We don't know that. Of course, no one knows it, right? Apart from God. But these are all actions done in our previous births. I always tell you, you know, why are you born in a particular family? Why do you have this particular parent? No, it's never by chance. It's all about dharma and karma. So our good actions, our dharma will help us in our next world, in our next life. But now when we talk about next world, I won't go in details with that, just to tell you roughly. You know, Hinduism believes that when Shatukanu get Garuda Puran, Kalki Puran, you know, Bhavishya Puran, and other Purana as well, especially Garuda Puran, I remember. Quand on dit mot, ce soul, et supposément, li al, you know, li pou, li pas né tout de suite, non, in another birth, another body, li pas né tout de suite, li prend environ 1 an, disons, approximately, pas exactly 1 an, approximately. Là, li pou take birth again. But during this 1 year, là, C'est ça, parfois, on fait service 40 jours, 1 an. Après service 1 an, on ne peut pas faire d'autres choses, non? When you remember the person each year, this is something else, mais qui n'ont appelle service, like, c'est 1 an, il arrête là. Parce que after that, the soul will take birth in another body. So in scriptures, it tells que during that 1 year period, the soul lipu travel. Lipu an astral journey to do. Lipu travel. C'est pour ça qu'il y a le mot aussi next world here. This is another world for the soul, right? Donc, soban karma pour help. And so dharma killing fair will help. And this also will determine the next birth, right? If you want more knowledge, you can read the Purans, but no need to write to Sahari or to give details in your syllabus, right? Now, Manusmriti also say that, when we die, we are never called, comme si someone is Mr. X, for example. If Mr. X dies, and when it will be time for cremation, do we say bring Mr. X? We don't say that bring Mr. X. Nous dire amène les corps. The journey from Mr. X to Leko, the body. This is what Manu is saying here. When we die, everyone maybe will go to the cremation ground, will cry, oh, he or she was a good person. There will be so many things happening. But then, they're going to have some nice food, they will sleep, life continues. Nothing will stop. Yes, the person will cry for some time, will feel sad for some time. Can be throughout the year, on specific occasions aussi. Parfois, on pense à un diseased person, fine. But la réalité, c'est ça. When we die, no one goes with us. We can have so many relationships. We can have so many things in our life. Material things, something, a big house, many cars, lots of money. But when we die, nothing and no one will go with us about dharma. The dharma that we have performed, that is the only thing will go with us, right? So that's why it's given much importance. Et aussi une autre raison qui fait l'importance that I was telling you que dharma is the foundation of life. Like when you build a house, you need the proper foundation, very strong foundation. Let's take it in our life, okay? In a student's life, a child, for example, a child's life, the mother and the father, the family, the society gives the child values, explique des bonnes choses. This is dharma. And the child will go to Gurukul, will go to school, will study, will put into practice whatever he has learned. Okay. Liyad bedka, yal madrasa, learn things, right? To be a good person at the end. Now just imagine a child devoid of all these things. Maybe never went to a temple, maybe never did puja, does not believe in God, where the family, in a broken family, lots of problem in family, the parents do not care about the child. Maybe these stuff happening around in the world. Where is dharma? There's no dharma there. Okay, there's no dharma there. The child is not learning. So how will his life be? Comment explique ça parfois une jeune fille, fille et garçon, last 13 ans, 12 ans, they become parents at this age. So there's no dharma. The foundation of their life is not strong. If that is strong, their life will be wonderful. No, Papi, there are no problems. No, there are always problems in life, but they will become independent. They will develop a great, a strong personality. They are going to mold their character to be a good person, because this child tomorrow will become the leader. So dharma is bien important, right? We have 10 obligations of dharma, or you can call that 10 principles of dharma. You don't remember the verse, that's fine. You remember a few of them, the 10. We have fortitude, forgiveness, self-control, purity, abstention from unrighteously appropriating anything, control of sense organ, nous contrôle nos senses, correct discernment, what is wrong and not, knowledge, truthfulness, absence of anger. These are the 10 features of dharma, or the 10 principles of dharma, which we can follow. We need to follow, right? So this is about dharma. Moving to artha. Artha is money, anything in our possession, like material, money. It can be a property, okay? But there's another level of describing artha as well. We can describe it as knowledge. For example, material knowledge that we are getting. Nous payons à l'école, nous payons apprendre for what? To get a degree, to get a job, to earn money. These are all academic or material things. This is also a form of artha, right? Or material wealth like money, jewelry, all the luxurious things that we have in our life. And also health. We always say, no, health is wealth. That is another level of describing things, which you can incorporate in your answer, okay? Contentment is another artha, satisfaction. So you can go through it later you can add in your word. So arthas, we are saying all the worldly goods, material things, material comfort, economic welfare. Tout ça là est important. Like money itself is important. If not, we cannot survive without money today. No. Now, if we give artha the priority, primary aim of life, primary objective, life will not be so pleasant, right? Dharma should always be there, en premier. If we learned dharma, dharma is given the first place, automatically normal, could the person, when the person is going to earn artha, he or she will earn artha, will earn money in a proper way. He or she is not going to be corrupted. He or she is not going to be like doing drug trafficking, black marketing, whatever it is, if there is dharma, right? So today we are living in a society in where this is our God. Money is our God, right? Les dépend dans qui façon nous donner priorité, right? So it is said that even in our scripture, surtout ban musulmans bien pratique ça, they give zakat, no? They give charity. In Hindu scriptures also, it's that we need to give 10% of our income, of our money, to charity in terms of food, clothes, in any way to help someone, right? So here artha scriptures, they say that artha is bien important in life. Okay, without artha, you can't buy even your basic need. You won't be able to do that. But it should be earned by honest and fair means. We don't take bribes, or even giving bribes should not be there. And earning artha, say the duty of the grihasthi, the second stage, no? The grihasthashram, the duty of earning artha, say for the householder. But it's true, we live in a society today where even students, they work. Students, they are supposed to be going to school to learn, to study only. But maybe they have problems, il y en a beaucoup issues, no? Qui fait un travail, right? So they are also earning. So we can't really, c'est ça the thing, right? We can't really apply 100% the ashram system in our life. It's not possible in Kali Yuga. Majority of it we can. But seeing this situation today, let's say a single parent family, let's say one example, and the child sees that, realizes that he or she needs to work, at least même d'un congé, for example, il earn to buy some items for schooling and all, right? So this is quite correct, provided the person, the student is doing that rightly, according to dharma. Il pas coquin, il pas fait des choses, right? So these are, we can't, pour moi, my view is that we cannot, in this Kali Yuga, we cannot follow 100% the Veda. That is definitely not possible. Right? Nous avons besoin d'un adjustment. Nous ne pouvons pas vous dire les changements parce que we cannot change the Veda, but adjustment should be there. Right?